What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic. Good morning. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Back with some more boxing talk. And Jorge Linares did an interview with Vilified Media. Shout out to Vilified Media. That's the homie right there. I'm going to link interview in the description. Y'all go over there and check the homie out. Always got good boxing interviews. And he questioned, in a part of the video, he questioned who Lomachenko has really fought. The only thing thinking in my mind, like, who the fuck have you fought? I mean, this guy like 13 professional fights, and his resume is way better than yours. I mean, Linares is literally legitimately not fought anybody. And when he stepped up and fought people, he lost. You know, it wasn't his fault that the Mikey Garcia fight didn't happen. But obviously he could have fought Adrian Broner at 135. Got knocked out by DeMarco. Got knocked out a few more times in his career. He struggled with Luke Campbell. He should have blew Luke Campbell out the water, even though I know he'd gold medalist. You know, barely eased by him. Gusta, I mean, he made that fight tougher than what it had to be. I mean, like, shit. I mean, his best win on his resume ain't even at 135, I don't believe. So, I can't be believing these fighters been, you know, they talk shit, but, you know, they live in a fucking glass house that's already shattered. You know, Lomachenko is going to beat the shit out of Linares, you know. Does Linares have a chance? Yeah, he has somewhat of a chance, but people look, oh, he's so fast, he got fast hands and this and that, but he got fast hands and he's got good feet. But one thing about him, he not slick. He not defensive. I mean, he's a stiff, fast punching, you know, good athlete. He's a good stiff athlete, and the bending and the slickness that Lomachenko has is going to trump him. Does he have a size advantage? Yeah, a little bit of a size advantage, I think, length and some height maybe. But you know, I'm not doubting Lomachenko. You know, versus probably anybody 135 on down or whatever. I'm not doubting him versus anybody, in my opinion. I mean, this is just another stepping stone for Lomachenko to, you know, pad his pound-for-pound status. Would it be 13, 14 fights? You know, Linares says he's not going to quit. I don't see Linares quitting in this fight at all. I think this is a different level. I think he's more of a battle-tested warrior mentally and physically. I think he's been there, done that. And I think that's going to help him to finish strongly versus Lomachenko and not cave mentally and quit. I don't see him quitting, especially when he's not affiliated with Top Rank in no such type of way. I think he gon', you know, if he goes out, it'll be on his shield. And I don't see Lomachenko stopping him, in my opinion. You know, I think it's gonna be a tough battle, but I think Lomachenko will adjust and dominate Linares down the stretch, in my opinion. His adjustments and just his understanding of boxing is just too much. I mean, the ranges that this guy switches to, I mean, your best bet is to put him on the back foot. When he go backwards, he's like any other typical Eastern European. He's not as effective going forward, but he's effective going backwards as well. He might not be at his best, but he's effective enough. And it'll be interesting to see what Linares' game plan is versus Lomachenko. And does he have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way down? But to try to take shots at his resume, I mean, honestly, I don't see anybody that's, you know, good as Rigondeaux on his resume. I don't see nobody that's as good as, you know, Nicholas Walters possibly. You know, Gary Russell, definitely nobody as talented as Gary Russell on his resume. I'm just saying, I mean, you can talk stuff about a fighter, but, you know, when your resume ain't squeaky clean and every time you pretty much, you know, stepped up and got knocked out in every fight, I mean, I wouldn't be saying shit. I'd just be happy to be here like a king from Coming to America at Mr. McDowell's restaurant. I just happy to be here. I just happy to grace the ring with the great Lomachenko and have a chance to get my ass beat and not quit. You know, just be happy. You ain't got to bash this guy's resume. Now, if you had an impeccable resume, you know, you had Mikey on your resume, you had Broner on your resume when he was at 35. You know, you had a Miguel Vasquez on your resume. You know, you beat Antonio DeMarco. I mean, you have names like that. If you know, you had solid names like that in your resume, then you could talk heavy, but your resume is soft as Charmin tissue, you know, going with some water through it, you know. You shouldn't say shit. You just here to be a good boy and get your ass whooped, get a payday. And for you guys that say Linares has 3 belts, absolutely not. He is just I think he's a super WBA champion at lightweight. He's not the WBC champion. That is a fake silver WBC belt. Mikey Garcia is the champion at the WBC, and Luke Campbell, somebody else, sound like they might fight for that vacant belt. He's the ring belt, if you consider the ring belt a championship belt. Other than that, when it comes to undisputed titles that count towards undisputed, he has 1. So this is history. This is out the norm. You usually don't see too many top-ranked fighters. Terrence Crawford did it, and now Lomachenko's doing it in modern history right now, well, modern day right now, going for the WBA title. So if he's able to get the WBA title, then beat Ray Beltran for the WBO title, excuse me, we can see what happens after that. But it's a rare situation to see a top-ranked fighter fighting for the WBA title and also the ring belt. So if you count the ring belt, the WBC belt, that's not the full WBC belt, by the way. So, you know, he got a chance to pocket the WBA and unify with the WBO. I think it'd be the first time that he unified belts, I believe. Because I think he just held the one WBO at featherweight and the one WBO at 130. So he's definitely going to try to unify 135 and prove that he's the best. Is it a gimme that he's going to beat Linares? I want to say it's a gimme, but, you know, I've seen stranger things happen in boxing. But for Linares to question his resume was kind of crazy to me. And your resume looked like dog shit with cat shit on top of it with a candle and saying happy birthday, Linares. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate everybody for rocking out with us. Always not going to agree, but just keep it civil in the comment section, and we won't have no issues. But y'all know what it is. We gone.